Today, I am announcing that in the coming weeks, I will be resigning as a member of the United States Senate.
Senator Al Franken of Minnesota is stepping down after multiple accusations of sexual misconduct, including forcible kissing and groping. In a speech announcing his resignation, Franken called out the allegations against President Trump.
There is some irony in the fact that I am leaving while a man who has bragged on tape about his history of sexual assault sits in the Oval Office, and a man who has repeatedly preyed on young girls campaigns for the Senate with the full support of his party.
Franken was known for his left-leaning politics for decades, but he wasn't elected to public office until 2008. Before that, he was best known as a performer and writer on Saturday Night Live.
I'm good enough, I'm smart enough, and doggone it, people like me.
His humor books include this one about Rush Limbaugh and Lies and the Lying Liars Who Tell Them, which prompted a lawsuit from Fox News. He won his Senate seat by a razor-thin margin of 312 votes.
Well, it was close.
He was sometimes outspoken. In 2009, he wouldn't allow fellow Senator Joe Lieberman to receive additional time to speak.
The senator has spoken for 10 minutes.
I wonder if I could ask unanimous consent for just an additional moment.
In my capacity as senator from Minnesota, I object.
That move was criticized by Senator John McCain as a breach of decorum.
I'll tell you, I've never seen a member denied an extra minute or so, as the chair just did.
After President Trump was elected, Franken sparred with his would-be appointees.
If there is any evidence that anyone affiliated with the Trump campaign communicated with the Russian government, your answer under oath before this committee was that you, quote, did not have communications with the Russians.
Attorney General Jeff Sessions later recused himself from the Russia investigation.
My reply to the question of Senator Franken was honest and correct as I understood it at the time.
Franken still denies some of the allegations against him.
Others I remember very differently.
After the first accusations against Franken became public, he apologized and welcomed an ethics investigation.
I know that I've let a lot of people down.
But as other women came forward accusing Franken of making improper advances, high-ranking Democrats like Senators Chuck Schumer and Kirsten Gillibrand asked him to step down.
You need to draw a line in the sand and say none of it is okay.
I hope that he'll do the right thing and step aside.
Be the best step for if he stepped down.
Originally, Franken seemed like he could weather the accusations, but the calls for him to leave the Senate became too loud.